Ladies and gentlemen, a couple days ago the news broke directly from Nintendo that they are in fact making a live-action Zelda movie. And with how popular the Super Mario Bros. Movie was, yeah, it's kind of a no-brainer, but live action doesn't make sense. In this video I'll be giving you my thoughts and opinions as to why I actually think it's a bad idea. Let's go and get right into this video. So if you've been on my channel for a while, you probably have heard me say multiple times that Zelda is in fact my favorite series of all time. It's one of the series that got me into gaming when I was little with Ocarina of Time, and I've played every Zelda game since then, even some CDI stuff, and I love the series. That being said, I don't think this movie's a good idea. I'm going to break down a couple reasons why, and I'm going to speculate how this thing could go. But before we get started, make sure you hit a like and subscribe if you could. It truly means the world and really helps this channel out. Let's go ahead and get into this video though. So I mean, a Zelda movie could work. It could work. But one of the main problems that I see is Link doesn't talk. Besides a couple little sound effects and hi-yas that he does, there's no voice to be there. It could be that they don't have him talk in this movie. They could tell you why he doesn't talk, but I just can't see that working. It just wouldn't translate. One thing about the Mario movie is you don't need to know about the Mario lore. You know who Mario is. Let's say you're not a gaming fan and you go and see the Mario movie with your family. Well, you can understand what's going on because Mario's telling you how he feels, what his mission is. There's going to be parents and family members who go to the Zelda movie with their children or whoever they're going to see it with, and if Link isn't talking the whole time, they're going to be like, so this guy's a hero? Well, why isn't he speaking? But what is he supposed to do? It just doesn't work. So they have to make him talk, in my opinion. Some of the stuff that happens in games is only for games or only for animations. If Zelda was an animated movie, then they could stretch it out a little bit and be a little bit wackier, and it just translates better. So a prime example I have of this is with the anime Cowboy Bebop, which is my favorite anime of all time. One of the most exaggerated characters in that anime is Ed. They're just wacky and goofy, a little hacker. So when they did the live action Cowboy Bebop, which I never watched, I'd seen the trailer and it made me cringe, but they had a live action version of that person, Ed, and it just, you can't do it. It's only for animation. As soon as you do that live action, it's like, okay, taking a step back and looking at this is actually pretty cringe. There's a lot of stuff that they could get away with if they did an animated version. One of the games I'm actually currently playing through right now is I'm currently replaying Wind Waker, and the art style is kind of like cel shaded and it's so vibrant and it's so timeless. That would have been an amazing art style to go with for a Zelda movie. It looks like it could be from a movie or a TV show. Being live action, they're going to have to take a more serious tone, and are they going to take directly from a Zelda movie? Or are they going to take inspiration? Are they going to do something kind of new like the Mario movie? With Zelda, there's so many different art styles, literally so many. The only art style I could see them taking from would be something like Twilight Princess. It's kind of dark and gritty and has a more serious undertone. But then is that how you want to present Zelda? Well, I kind of have some theories as why that might happen. And this also plays into why I just don't think this is the right direction to go. So Nintendo has came out and said who is going to be working on this movie, and with that kind of shapes the direction this movie will go. They are going to be working with Sony Pictures, I think, which is a good thing. Like they made The Last of Us and some other stuff, which it turned out to be pretty well, but it's the team that's working with Sony on this that's kind of has me scratching my head a little bit. The producer that they're going to be using is Avi Arad, at least I think that's how you pronounce his name, and he's produced a bunch of superhero movies like 1998's Blade, 2000's X-Men, 2002's Spider-Man. He's also had a couple misses, like he created X-Men The Last Stand, and he also brought the movie Morbius. So take with that what you will. So the writer of this movie is going to be Derek Connolly, and he is most famous for writing Jurassic World trilogy, as well as a shelved version of Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. I mean, I'm a fan of Jurassic movies, but they are kind of dumb. Like when you take a step back and look at them from a different perspective, you're like, this is complete nonsense and doesn't make any fucking sense. But yeah, it's whatever, you know what I mean? Again, I don't have a strong opinion on that one. The director of this is going to be Wes Ball, and his main claim to fame is directing the Maze Runner trilogy. I remember I watched the first one. I read the books like a long time ago, but I watched the first one and I thought it was good enough, I don't remember seeing the second or third one, and that might be a problem. Like, if the first one was good, why wasn't the second and third one as good? But it's just a strange pick for the director. One of the most important aspects of this whole thing is, who is the cast going to be? I hope that they don't use Tom Holland, because he's just a popular actor right now. Like, I kind of feel like it almost needs to be like people who are not even known, like an unknown cast of just amazing actors and actresses that just fit the role. Like, scour the whole world, find people who we don't know, because when you have an actor who you do know, like Chris Pratt as Mario, for example, there's already stuff that comes with that. Like, Chris Pratt, what the hell are we doing? No matter if they do a good job or not, it does affect the way we look at these movies. There's just so many factors that are going into this that actually looks like a 100% uphill battle. It's going to be an amazing feat just to make something mediocre, in my opinion. And that's coming from a die-hard Zelda fan. You can't see, but I have a Wind Waker poster here. I have some Zelda art right there. I have little Zelda stuff all over my house. I mean, we just dropped some of our first merch of all time, and some of my stickers are Zelda inspired. Like, I am a die-hard Zelda fan, and I just think it's a bad idea. The only way that this can be a blockbuster hit, sell $40 billion worth of tickets, is it has to have Danny DeVito in it. That's the only rule I have for this movie to be good. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about all this? Seriously, I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions. Like I said, this news broke a couple days ago, and it took me a couple days to process it and to see how I really feel about all this, so I don't know. Maybe it's too early, and maybe I'm making too big of a deal out of it, but as a Zelda fan, I hold this stuff near and dear to my heart, and I'm almost like protective of it, you know what I mean? I want people to appreciate it the way I do. But yeah, give me your thoughts and opinions, and remember, if you enjoy gaming news, gaming stories, and Nintendo Switch content, then you're in the right place, so hit a like and subscribe. And we stream Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday night on Twitch. It's pretty wacky over there, so come and hang out sometime. But you guys know me, I'll see you soon with a new video. Peace out.